Hey boys and girls, welcome to math. Now this afternoon for math what we're going to do is a few different things, but for now I wanted to go ahead and introduce to you a little bit of information on our topic number sense. So this unit we've been talking about different things regarding number sense. Now some of this information that we're going to go over is going to be review for some of you. Some it will be brand new possibly information. But regardless, whether it's brand new or it's something that we've already gone over, this is important information for you to know. So my first question for you today is, how many digits are there? That's right, how many digits are there? If you said that there are 10 digits, you are correct. The digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now from those 10 digits we make an infinite amount of numbers. So we can take from those digits and make all sorts of different kinds of numbers. That's the first thing that I wanted you to understand, is the difference between digits and numbers. So we're going to go ahead now and we're going to look at a number. So let's take a look at this number right here. First off, can you tell what that number is? Can you say that number? Okay. If you said this number is 3,748, you are correct. 3,748. Now, how many digits is this number? If you said this number is 4 digits, you are correct. There are 4 digits. There's the digit 3, the digit 7, the digit 4, and the digit 8. Now, what place is the 8 in? Good. If you said that this is in the ones place, you are correct. That 8 is in the ones place. The value of that digit 8 is 8, since it's in the ones place. Now, what is the value of the digit 7? If you said that the value is 700, you are correct. That digit 7 is in the hundreds place. So this here, this 7, is in the hundreds place, which means that its value is not just 7, but 700. The 3 is worth 3,000, the value is 3,000, and the 4 is worth 40, or the value is 40. So when you look at this number, 3,748, you see that it has 4 digits. All 4 of those digits have different values depending upon what place those digits are in. Now let's stick with that number, 3,748. If I were to ask you, what is the sum of those digits? Anytime that you hear the word sum, in your mind you should be thinking, oh, wait a minute, we must be adding something together. We're trying to find the total amount of something. And the sum lets us know that we're going to add something. So when we see the sum of these digits, what that means basically is you are going to go ahead and find the sum of the 3 plus the 7 plus the 4 plus the 8. So I might go something like this to help me out. I might go, well, I know that 3 plus 7 is 10, and 4 plus 8 is 12. So 10 plus 12 is 22. So the sum of these 4 digits is 22. Okay, let's go even farther with this. So let's keep that same number again, that 3,478. What are the 3 different forms in which we can write this number? Okay, if you said standard form, expanded form, and word form, you are correct. So let me go ahead and actually make this just a little bit different here so we can kind of get a look at what this will look like all together. So 3,748. Now a lot of you already know, you're familiar with writing it in standard form, 3,748, just like that. All you're doing is you're writing the digits. The places for each digit are there. So 3,748. Now, if we were going to write that in expanded form, you then have to add all of the digit values together. So you'd start with this 3. That value is actually worth 3,000. Then you'd add up, the next digit is 7, and that's actually in the hundreds place, so that's 700. So 3,000 plus 700, and you just keep going. The 4 is in the tens place, so that is worth 40. Then you go to the ones place, and that digit is an 8, so the value is 8. That, my friends, is the expanded form. It's where you take the standard form and you expand it by giving all of those digit values and adding them together. The last form is word form. And with word form, this is where you're going to write that number using words. In this number, you would start by writing it just like you say it. 3,000. Friends, I think this is so cool. When you get to the thousands place right here, you put a comma, just like you've got up here in standard form. The comma comes right after you say, or right when you say thousand. So 3,000. In this case, it's 3,000, and the comma follows right after that. 3,740 hyphen 8. And this is probably where you also might have caught this, that we do need a hyphen in between our tens and our ones. So when we're writing in word form, you need to make sure you put the hyphen in between your tens and ones, as long as it's after 10 and it doesn't end in a 0. So anything like 53 or 79 or 86 all needs a hyphen between your tens and ones. So those, friends, are the 3 different forms that we've learned about. For today, that's all we're going to do, but hopefully you learned a little bit, or at least reviewed a little bit, about the difference between digits and numbers. Hopefully you understand now the place value, at least to the thousands place, and the 3 different forms in which you can write numbers. Now, you are going to go ahead and look at your Canvas page for the next part of your math lesson.